Hello people, it's me, Sparkling Peanut 2, back for some Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke Randomizer. Got a little ahead of myself, what's like that? So last time we got through the SSN, got the Cut HM, and thankfully caught Pokemon that can learn Cut, the Horn, the Nidoran, and we also caught a Mischievous, named it the Ghost, but both are not going to be very useful considering comparing their levels to the Pokemon that are the main, the main Pokemon of our team. Not very good, so I'm just gonna leave second field this. So I tried to get through the gym, but I failed miserably. Very miserably. Oh man, it was so stupid. I gotta try to get through this again. It's so stupid. I can't do this. Why is this happening? Oh my god. Okay, just stop doing that. I'm gonna try to... How is it always in the last row I check in? Why? Why? Why does it do this to me? Look at this. If it's the last can that I inspect, it's the last thing that I inspect! Please. Yeah! Okay, well that was a little overdramatic, but I did it because I just got so pissed off at it. Thank goodness. Gee, first try. Alright, let's get you Lieutenant Surge. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I'll tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. He zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same as all of you! Alright, let's see how zappifying your Pokemon truly are, Swimmer Wellington. A Charmeleon. Very electrifying indeed. Oh man, one hit KO with a crit. Well, this is good. Fire types. Another fight in Slugma. Wait, did Blaine come here like a few days ago? It's like, Swimmer Wellington, I'm going to give you all of my fire Pokemon that I never had. That makes no sense, but I'm gonna give you my Charmeleon, my Slugma, and my Piloswine. May I ask, why Piloswine? Because Piloswine is Piloswine. That's why. Okay, have a nice day. And that's how this day turned out. That's how the world was created. Real deal, Thunder Badge, blah 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 blah. So we're about to get our magical TM. Okay, here we go. Shockwave, that's what you say, Swimmer Wellington. But let's see what it really contains. Jitsi Punch. Not bad. Of course all the Pokemon without arms can learn it, except the Pokemon with arms. Oh my god, the Pokemon with arms don't know how to punch, and the Pokemon without arms can punch perfectly fine. I'm not gonna give it to anybody because the Ghost and the Horn are just gonna stay. Actually, I'm gonna have the Ghost be Death Fodder for me. I know this sounds really stupid, but I would train over to the right, but I'm so over leveled that I need to balance it out. I mean, I only have 3 Pokemon, but still. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to second trio. Okay. So I wanted to talk about, like, sorry, it sounded really weird with it. I wanted to talk about the, oh! I forgot to get the old rod juices. Sorry, I was going to get the old rod back there, but I decided not to, because he's at this point only gets level 5s. So what I was going to talk about, until I interrupted myself twice, is, how, like, they're gonna do the evolutions for the Gen 6, because if you think about it, we only know about 1 so far, and in every other generation, except Generation 1, we've been introduced to 2 new evolutions. But they only introduced 1 here. I'm hoping, there'll be another one, but it's gonna be kind of, because, as, like, the remaining types to use for evolutions is constantly running out every, like, even generation. It would make sense that Sylveon will be the only evolution for Gen 6. Gotta get rid of that, Sorry. I always hated exploding in my face. Anyways, because if you look at it, then, like, what type can Sylveon be? I know I've asked this question, I think, before, but seriously, what type can Sylveon be? Normal? Why would they ever do that? Dragon? It does not look like that. Bug? Definitely not. The eyes? Maybe. But everything else, no. Ghost? I guess. Normal? I wish I knew. Fighting? Yeah. In your dreams. Flying? Maybe. I don't know. But, even, like, if they're gonna make any kind of evolution, it should, like, I don't know, because from a standpoint, if you look at an evolution, you'd probably be able to tell what type it's gonna be, even if you've never seen it before, because Umbreon is a dark color, and none of the other evolutions are dark, in terms of color. So that would mean that it's probably a dark type, in which you're correct. And look at Flareon. Its name is Flareon. It's reddish in color. And yeah, fire type. Leafeon. The name again. And look at it. It looks like it has leaves. Grass type. Yep. So yeah, you've been able to tell like a point blank range of view one evolution's type is. But Sylveon, it wouldn't make sense for anything except normal and maybe a new type. Because it does not look like a dragon. The only way it makes it look like a flying type is those strandy floating locks it has of its, I don't know what they are, but it could be flying type, but not a good chance. Bug, the eyes are the only thing that make it bug, because every other evolution's eyes are black, but this one's blue, so it looks weird. So maybe. Okay, I'm not trying to learn rollout, you can stop that. I don't know. Maybe they... Well, what could they do? Because, if they're gonna make an evolution for, like, anything, it's like, they should have, like, because the evolution's in Wing Attack. There was Aerial Ace here, but now it's Wing Attack. Thank you for nerfing down a TM for the game. Whatever. So, anyways, because for the first, in Generation 1, the way you've been able, like, because evolutions in Generation 1 had stats that represented their type very well. Jolteon was very specially attributed in terms of attack, or, I don't know, I just keep saying attributed. And is very speedy. That's very similar to Zapdos and Raichu. Flareon is powerful, which is in terms of attack, which isn't really like fire types, but Rapidash is like that, so it makes sense. Who was he gonna switch into? Graveler, wow. Didn't see that. Whatever, and Vaporeon was bulky, especially, had some defense, and then had a special attack stat to back that up. Like a Blastoise. So yeah, but as it's been going on, it's starting to make less and less sense what their type stats are representing. I mean, Generation 2 did just fine. I mean, they did a great thing with deciding that Umbreon should be defensive. Because looking at dark moves today, they're pretty terrible in terms of offensive dark moves. The most powerful dark move in the game is Dark Pulse, and it's 90 power. That's pretty underwhelming, considering how the most powerful thing in the game is Explosion, which is 250 power. So that's less than a half. This is annoying. I mean, they can at least, like, for Gen 6 make a dark move that's over 100 power. Or just 100 power, I don't know. Because I think every other... Well, Bug doesn't have that, but, it's Bug. So yeah, Dark is very weak. Doesn't have many attacking moves. The only things I can recall, Night Slash, Bite, Crunch, and Dark Pulse are the only ones I can name off the top of my head. Every other dark move I have to think. Technically, Punishment can reach over 100 power, but it's one of those moves where it just depends. It could be 10 power, or it could be 150 power. It just depends. And we have a ton of trainers here, but I'm getting off topic. Anyway, back to the evolutions. So yeah, great thing that they made Umbreon defensive and everything. And Espeon was like other second types like Alakazam and Hypno, having high special attack and more or less good special defense. Okay, more good special defense. And yeah. And then everything changed. Well, not everything. I'm being overdramatic. And then it got weird with Gen 4 because grass types in Gen 1 were Pokemon that were defensive. Ooh, Chansey. Hello there, Miss Experience. Gonna punch you in the face! Okay. Anyway, Leafeon, you would think, concerning each of the other grass types, that Leafeon would at least have good defensive stats. Well, you're right, but only half, because its special defense is mediocre while its defense is great. And it also has very high physical attack and mediocre special attack. With decent speed. Oh, Pokemon of the route. Woo! Makuhito. Whatever. That's not so bad. Except everything is so low level to compare to what I have. Oh, my dog's barking outside. So yeah, it didn't really make much sense for Leafeon because it wasn't really like any other grass type, but I guess they wanted to show something new. It was mono grass. Because, you know, they took a huge leap with grass types, looking at Sceptile, who was a mono grass type, and it was not like any other grass types. It didn't have very good defenses, but had great offensive stats and very high speed. It's the fastest grass type in the whole game. Well, still is the fastest grass type. I'm gonna name you the Boxer. I know, unoriginal, but what can you say? Okay, so, anyways, I keep saying anyways. So, Leafeon, I guess they were trying to do something new with grass types, but with Glaceon, it's just plain weird, because you would think, looking at Glaceon, that it wouldn't have very high defense, and would have great special attack, and special defense. Well, again, you're half right. Its special defense is Its special defense is lower than its defense, or at least I think so. I don't know. It might be the same, or it might be the same, or it might be the defense. But I know the defense is at least like the same as special defense. And special attack is very high. Well, not. It's just actually just high, but not very high. Yeah, again, half right. I mean, when was there an ice type with good defenses? I mean, good defense. I mean, you would expect something like a steel type to have good defense and special defense. A steel type evolution. That just popped in my head. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just wondering how they're gonna execute the new evolution type stats. I don't know. I think it better be like the same base stat total, because I think all these evolutions have the same base stat total. Well, thank you for listening to my conversation with myself about the new evolution and how it's probably gonna, happen. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, back to the game. So we are halfway through to Rock Tunnel, which is good. We can probably get some of. Oh, that's one. Not even a crit. Rock second trio. Oh, slip trio. I got sky power. Eat some. You're gonna eat some 280 power. you're gonna taste more power than an explosion. Unleash the bird. I'm gonna say something different every time we use side attack. Unleash the whatever. Man, Stick of Truth is so freaking awesome. Okay, so should I spark it or should I? Actually, I can't be infatuated because no gender rocks. Alright. Oh wait. Whoa, I never thought of this. You know the ability Rivalry? If you didn't, Rivalry is an ability that increases the attack stat if you're fighting a Pokemon of the same gender and is like it's like multiplied by 0.75 when you're battling the opposite gender. What's Rivalry do when you're fighting Pokemon with no gender? I mean, oh wow, I'm so stupid. It's just neutral power. I'm so stupid. Okay, whatever. Sorry about that. Hey, look, it's Shelley. Hi, Shelley. It's so great to see you again. No, did I just develop a new accent? I did! Oh, yeah. So now we got... Okay, so... Alright, so we're just making our way to Rock Tunnel again, and then, yeah. Oh, I got the perfect thing in store for you, Jinx. Oh, yes. Got it for you. Uh-huh. Take this. Fire Spin. What's up? Wow, yeah. 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 Oh, not awesome. Not awesome at all. Lovely Kiss is not a very fun move to deal with, especially when you're dealing with someone like Jinx. Because Jinx, while you're asleep, can use very deadly attacks, like Powder Snow. Yep. And you're asleep, so you can't do anything about that, but you eventually wake up and speed up by using the super speed up, and then you wake up, shoot spikes with your Toad, and then you kill it. That's the #1 step. That's the #1 set of steps you can take to taking down a Jinx. Now I've got a Murkrow to deal with on our hands. Murkrow is a tricky little bugger, but I got him pretty much figured out. Just get a Pokemon that's very effective against him. Use a super effective move. And then you're done, because Murkrow was pretty terrible before Gen 4. When you get Honchkrow, he's better and awesomer. So, yep, we just defeated Manager Scout. Has there been one trainer in this game that had a name that fits their gender? I don't know. Oh, yep, Rich Girl Mike. Forgot. Okay, so we got second trainer. Okay. Oh, we got a bear right here. What is it? It's a Chestoberry. Yay, thank you, game, for me just being asleep. And then you give me the healing item for sleep. Very generous of you. This is the second forest in this episode. Alright, forest is a cool name. Alright. Accent deactivate. Okay. If anybody's gonna keep track of accents, which I doubt, I would very well look back at how much of an idiot I was. I don't know. The number of accents I made. Well, that's probably like number at least 5, I think. Counting like Emerald and now here. Yeah. I've had a lot of accents. Pretty much the most have been in this one, because I can recall doing 2 other accents. One in, Mount Moon. And I think another one in, Nugget Bridge, but I'm not so sure. Whatever. Alright, that's unimportant at the moment. I just shoot spikes with my, use spikes with your, I don't know, but you shoot spikes. That's enough to, you know, deal with. Alright. What's that? What's what? What? Kid should be. What's that? What do you mean by what's that? Okay. A girl that I always remembered to have Meowth, but now she doesn't have Meowth, so it's all randomized. And I'm still having a faint accent. Dang it. Don't you dare patronize me! I wasn't going to. Alex. Still nobody with the gender that fits their name. Name that fits their gender! Oh yes, this is a prime example of why I fire spin. Ha ha! You thought wrong! Ha ha! That was a loud clap. I'm a very loud clapper. Absorb that fact. Route 10, new Pokemon! Even though it's gonna be low leveled, what is it? Da 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 da! Anita Ran female. It's a different Pokemon! Yay! We got. Actually, no, this is not the horn, too, because you don't have a horn. Oh my god! What Game Freak? You. I just figured out. Maybe it's because I'm immature, but if I'm immature enough, if anybody's as immature as me, maybe they can figure it out. Why Nidoran male has a horn and why the female doesn't. Oh, never mind, Nidoqueen has a horn. Never mind. Never mind. Just don't take anything what I said into consideration. Okay, so you're gonna be... You have whiskers, so I'm gonna name you the Whisker. So, whiskers. Oh, there's not enough for whiskers. I'm gonna name you the Whisker without the H. The Whisker. Yep. Okay. Bill's PC, backups, okay. Okay, so now we made it to Rock Tunnel without getting a single good bone. Now we're gonna go into Rock Tunnel, and then we are gonna, guess what? Catch a new Pokemon! That's hopefully gonna be good, but we only have 5 Pokeballs. So, I don't know. So, yay, it's been 22 minutes. Let's just stay right here, and I'm gonna end it off. So, we made it all the way to Rock Tunnel! It took a long time, but, you know, with all the trainers we had to face, it made sense. And I'll see you guys later.